at the box office ever. So if you don't know what I mean, opening days, I mean the best grosses, um, best or highest amounts of money earned on its first day. And trust me, some of these numbers are crazy. Number 10, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Avengers: Age of Ultron earned $84 million on opening day, which is just mind blowing. Overall, Avengers: Age of Ultron had I don't even remember the opening. I just remember it was. I remember it was second. It's second best for May, so that means below a 200 million, ahead of 170 million. Number 9 is Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, which scored an $89 million opening day. I have no idea about the opening weekend. Who knows? The Rise of Skywalker, despite bad reviews, ended up making over $1 billion and became the franchise's third highest grossing movie. I think. Am I the only one who'd give it like a 45? Number 8, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. A great movie. Opening date 90 million, which is bear in mind, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness's opening day is better than the first Doctor Strange's opening weekend, which is mind-blowing. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness ended up making $950 million, becoming, well, at the time of release, the second biggest pandemic movie ever, only behind Spider-Man: No Way Home. And then it was later, over time, just bumped down the list. But it's a great movie. Number 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, with an opening day of 91 million. This is, I think, one of Warner Bros. Best openings. It ended up achieving like a $170 million opening or something like that. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 then ended up grossing $1.3 billion. I believe at the time of release, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 was the third highest grossing movie ever, only behind Titanic and Avatar. Number 6 is Deadpool and Wolverine, and a recent addition to the list. Opening day, it scored $96 million in opening day. Now, keep in mind, Deadpool, the first Deadpool movie, scored $130 million opening weekend. Deadpool 2 scored around $120 million opening day. So this, or no, I'm not talking, I mean opening weekend for those two. So Deadpool and Deadpool 2 had opening weekends not too high above Deadpool 3's opening day. It's the best, obviously the best opening day for an R-rated movie, scoring the best opening weekend for an R-rated movie. Number 5 is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, here's when we start to go in like absurd numbers of above 100 million on your first day. Only 86 movies have passed $100 million in opening weekend, and now on your opening, bro. So Star Wars: The Last Jedi grossing $104 million on opening day. Star Wars: The Last Jedi then went on to gross $1.3 billion and is one of the highest grossing movies of all time and became the highest grossing movie of 2017. And keep in mind, 2017 was a big year at the box office. Number 4 is Avengers: Infinity War, literally no one's surprise. Opening day, $106 million. Okay, Avengers: Infinity War then went on to gross $2 billion. And at the time of release was the third highest grossing movie. Fourth highest grossing movie ever. And yeah, it definitely deserves this $106 million opening day. I'd give it to Infinity War. It's a masterpiece. Peak Marvel. Number 3, Star Wars: The Force Awakens. This one was number 3 when it debuted. Opening date, $119 million, which is absurd. Star Wars: The Force Awakens ended up having a $234 million domestic debut, and to this day, Star Wars: The Force Awakens holds the record for the highest grossing movie in the U.S. It would be the highest grossing movie of all time if the U.S. was the only country that ever existed. And yeah, worldwide is number 6 of all time. Then number 2 is Spider-Man: No Way Home, which scored a $121 million opening day and grossed around $260 million in opening weekend, which is absurd. That's the best opening weekend for the entire season of fall. Yeah. Beating Star Wars: The Force Awakens. And Spider-Man: No Way Home scored $121 million in opening day and went on to gross $1.9 billion. And you know what's interesting? This ranking on this list is also my ranking of it on the all-time list. It's just that number 1 on my list and on this list are very different. Number 1 is Avengers: Endgame. Opening day, $157 million. And just remember, $157 million opening, only I think only 30 movies have beaten $150 million opening weekend. Now I think that's about Minecraft's numbers around Minecraft, which opened about 160 million. Man, it's crazy. Yeah, that'll be all for today's video. Drop down in the comments what you thought was gonna be on this. What you thought was gonna be on this list. Yeah, very shocking. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.